Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we are starting a new world of Bob's, possibly even reset to default, and Ribbon World, and so we're going to see what that's like. So I did just start this up, spoilers, and it kind of was wrong, apparently, so I've been told. So we're just going to start it up. We were looking at it last session, so if you were around last session you would have seen me digging around. And you know what? Things are still not quite right. Okay, never mind. We will continue to fix this. Actually, before we do... Oh, they changed the way the science packs work, did they? No? Oh, they just changed the color of them. Oh, man. Disgusting. Oh, well, we'll get over it. Okay. I haven't... while the settings got reset back to normal, it didn't change the setting I wanted to, so that's alright. We wanted to have that to be 15, that to be 15... Yeah, okay. Let's try again, shall we? Third attempt. Looks good. Not a lot of trees, there are a few rocks. This is the perfect run. You know what, it wouldn't really be a new run in Factorio for me if I didn't just immediately like have to start a second time. Third time's the charm, absolutely. Well, really, any numbers the time is the charm, so long as it works. If you think about it. Because if it didn't work this time, I'd say, well, fourth time's the charm. Yeah, that's how they get you. Every time is the charm. Okay, so if you are not familiar with this, we are doing Bobs, which is a lot of the same sort of stuff that we would have seen in space exploration, not space exploration, C Block with a few differences, and we're also running Ribbon Maze. Now, Ribbon Maze, I don't think I even need to tell you how it works because it's like almost like you can see it. So if you look around, you'll see no copper there. Well, that's okay. So there is a maze. Okay, it is amazing. I don't know how many times I'm going to make that joke, but at least once more. And we can't walk over the black parts because it's simply not possible. It is a void. It is a chasm. It won't let us. And at the end of each one of these maze chunks, there's resources. Now, if there was copper in that last one, we would have been quite happily building there. But there was no copper. So right now what we're looking for is a chunk that is actually useful to build on. That's tin, that's tin, that's all tin. That's not very useful either. So the further out we go, the more problems we're going to have because there's going to be no bloody water around. So that could be a problem. There is a burner electric generator, so we will be able to do that. It will be less efficient. I guess it's kind of like space exploration. Space exploration had those sorts of generators as well. Maybe it's okay, so long as we've got some coal, some iron and steel and stone. God, it's a hell of a shopping list, isn't it? As long as we've got coal, iron, steel, stone, a small dog, a big dog, a cat, and just a very large rhino, we should be okay. Some people say I ask for too many things. Pollution is my enemy. Pollution is always somewhat my enemy, to be fair. That is the human condition these days. That's alright. I understand Bob's has a way to increase pollution. Imagine polluting over the wall but can't get to the biters. Well, the biters are over there. So right now we're just trying to find a place to start. Walking very, very slowly. We should have taken a character type that could run faster. That one would have been perfect if there was just copper there. But there was not copper there, so never mind. There's iron. There's just iron. Not helpful as well. Plus biters. The good news is they're consuming the zero pollution we're making. So take that, you rats. Still really need to find a good starting place. Okay, well that's not going to be it because the base doesn't extend any further that way. So, good news and bad news, people. The good news is we keep walking. The bad news is we haven't found a place that's actually viable for starting off yet. It's not really any good news there, is there? Just a very boring start. Fourth time's a charm, copium. Nah, we're gonna stay on this one. We will live. We'll handle this. Oh, found a lot of coal. Coal isn't the problem. Copper is. Of course, if we walk along and we find a lot of copper, separate from this patch over here, then we could just build. We might just give up and just build. Because, I mean, we're going to have a lot of transportation issues anyway. That's always going to be the issue of some nature. So we know there's coal over there. It's very good news for walking enthusiasts. Don't tell Veldak there. He'll start talking about hiking again. I kid, Veldak. I was showing Panda your pictures, actually. Um, Yay. Well, that's just a space in the middle of nothing. That's fun. Oh look, there's just biters there just for no reason, just to be jerks. Okay, wonderful. Ah! They're coming at me! I didn't even get that close to them. Well, thankfully I've got no bullets. I'm gonna have to start hitting with my gun. Well, this could be a very quick run. Oh goodness, no, I'm dying. Okay, well, 5 minutes in and we're dead already, so that's wonderful news. I wonder if it lets me choose my class. If it does, I'm going to choose the one that lets me run faster. Fighter speed has an increased run speed. There we go, look at that. First death. First death 5 minutes in. This is a... it's not filling me with optimism and hope. That's alright. Copium, right? Ah! My rocks and trees that I hit! Well, the biters can have them now. Free rocks and trees for the biters. Get some fish? Don't need fish. Just need iron and coal and copper and stone. And if I can find a patch of copper, we can... Taking a hiking trip to my body. Oh, this might go somewhere. This looks like it might be a dead end. No, it's not. Although it might become a dead end. Nexus, why are you meowing? You're meowing so much. A lot of iron. Wonderful. Your hungry cat feeds you. No, I don't have any food. I don't even have a base. How can I feed a cat with no base? Ah, it's truly the darkest timeline. Oh god, more biters. Also, this part of the base is looking very dangerous, like a symbol I don't want to talk about. Feed you biters. I wish I could. It's looking very close to as a bad symbol. So yeah, I know, right? A little bit too close. A little bit uncomfortable. A little surprised I didn't do mixed ore everywhere. Well, there we go. This is what I wanted. Oh, look, and it's right next to water. You know, it is a little bit surprising to do absolute mixed ore everywhere, but I didn't want to go too crazy with it. Like I say, there's always an opportunity for that later. I've got literally nothing. Oh my god. All my starting things I don't have. Yeah, the biters are just big cats. Okay. That's alright. This patch will be our starting point. First thing you're going to do once you move out is get a cat. Yeah, it seems like a good plan. Seems like a very good plan, honestly. Suggest a name for a cat. Empress. Cleopatra. Cleopatra. I don't know. Chairman Meow. I don't know. Chairman Meow's a really bad one, actually. I'm sorry I said that one. Claws. Klaus? However you say it. Good one. Yeah, there's some fish. That's good. I like the fish. Okay. Well, we'll start being able to get things built now. I don't know. I think cats are interesting. You need. I think cats are interesting. SeiferKatt. Yeah, good work. Spoilers. SeiferKatt finds cats interesting. I give myself so much sass. Yeah, it's a good name. Let's go. All right. Well, enjoy your meeting, Veldek. All right, Nexus. As much as I hesitate to say this, what do you got? What's your dark joke? Keep in mind, if an auto ban happens, it's not my fault. Does it involve Mother 3? Don't think it's going to stream safe? Okay. Maybe don't. I haven't played Mother 3. I've only started playing Earthbound, aka Mother 2, I guess. Just because I found it on the Switch. I was like, I've never played this. And it is the most crazy game. It is the most wild dialogue I've ever seen in my life. I can definitely see where Undertale gets it from. It involves the dark past of Germany. Okay. Yeah, maybe hold off on that one. That's a lot of people might be uncomfortable with that one. Okay, so let's put that there, get a box going. And just oh. Alright, Nexus, we'll take care. Okay, but we're starting to get the factory doing its thing. And hopefully I thought you were going for reals this time. I thought you were just being cool. Okay, so now we're going to go with a burner miner and another burner miner, and then they can start feeding each other coal. The good news is because water is so close by, we can actually use power generation for this. That's going to be nice. Can biters cross the void? I certainly hope not. Because I would say I don't want them here. That'd be my personal response. If they said, can we be here? I would say, you're not invited. Can biters fill the void in your heart? Well, Nexus, that really comes up to you. Maybe. I don't really know much about the void in your heart. Maybe they could. I know a few of my friends that biters could definitely fill the void in their hearts, so maybe you're the same. How long does it take to smelt this? Not as long as it takes to mine it, I guess. Mining takes longer. So all we need to do is get a couple more of these going, and then we should be in a good state, I reckon. Put wood in there, and now nothing else other than wood will go in there. Okay, so we've got iron, we've got stone, we've got coal. All we need now is copper, and we can probably get started on things. Oh, good. The first assemblers are steam powered. Wonderful. Always good to see that being a thing. You need power? Okay, we'll get some power for you. There you go. Okay, let's get some copper going, and then I think we can start thinking about power automation. Okay, so copper, iron. We're going to need more iron, obviously, and we will deal with that in due time, like literally right now. Can I just move that just a tad, just to be like there? So it gets out of everything's way. And the box. Great. You know what? You can take the wood. And you guys can take the coal. Okay. That's a good start. Very proud. Next, we need to get steam engines, which is really just a lot of iron. Okay. And of course, coal needs to go to it as well, but I'm thinking what we're going to do is build the steam engines over here. Probably could use a few more of these fancy doohickeys making the coal. You never have too many fancy doohickeys. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. I think everyone knows. So we'll do 2 more of these, and they will continue feeding the loop when they get around to it. Placement will be key in this run. Yeah, it will be. I think down the dead ends it's probably not too bad, but certainly in the areas that aren't dead ends, it could be bad. Gosh, that is so close to being dangerous. Well, for what it's worth, I do not endorse such things. I don't make the map placement. And if it's the map placement's being bad, it's not my fault. Okay. So iron is coming along pretty nicely. So I assume it's the same 1.8. Yeah. And we will build our first electric mining drill, which needs basic boards. Interesting. Here we go. What does that need? Wooden boards, which probably means it needs wood, which I don't have anymore because I turned it all into fuel. Okay. But we can grow more wood. I understand that is a thing. Okay. And probably some pipes. And probably a pump itself. Yeah, the Bob circuit path is a little bit of a pain, but that's alright. We will get through it. It won't be that big a deal. So step 1, as usual, automate power to some degree. I get rid of those trees. I can. These mangroves will take a lot longer to get rid of, but mangroves I think are like infinite wood. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. We are just going to do that. And we're going to need more iron. But that's okay. Iron is infinite, as they say. No one says that, because iron is not infinite. Although we do know there's a huge patch of iron over here of like 3.1 million. So maybe it'll be okay. And once we start getting things sorted out, this will be a lot easier. Okay, we're almost to where we want to have this. Nope, still need a little bit more. I can't build stone pipes, can I? I can, but they require the bricks. Bricks aren't fun. Well, bricks are kind of fun, actually. Okay, so let's actually think about this. What are we doing here? We are building power. So for now, the plan is something along these lines. Okay, and then we steam. Good. We need some power poles as well. That's not going to be a problem. Okay. And I'm going to want one of these. Got to make sure they don't accidentally like fall into the iron area. It's not that big a deal, but I just don't want it to happen, you know? It seems like a pain if I was to do that. Go get some more iron. Thankfully this part I don't think will take too long. I think because everything's really close by, it's going to be pretty efficient. More efficient than you'd expect anyway. Okay. Then we power these suckers. Actually, what if we were being a bit crazy? We're not building this right now, just to be clear. But what if we were to prepare to build things? Absolutely devilish, I know, but let's pretend just for a moment. Okay, and then if we chuck a little bit of coal in there, it's going to run out of power pretty much instantly. Well, then maybe not. Should be fine. There we go. So now we have coal production and power. We've done it. We've solved the problem of the world. Well, not really. We're certainly about to create a huge problem of the world, though, which is a lot of pollution. Now there is tree planting, but I don't think we get there immediately. I think we actually have to do some research for that. But that's going to be pretty quick. He says, realizing he needs glass. How does one build glass? Benay, tell me how I build glass. I just melt down quartz. Okay, and we've got quartz here, so that's easy. So what do we need? Wood? We need wood. Yeah, that might be one of the things we actually need to start building first, quite frankly. Okay, so what do we need? We need iron. Now, these paths are quite interesting. I don't quite know how I'm going to get things out from these regions. I prefer not to build over things, but I might have to. Well, okay, actually, if you think about it, if you build like this, you have a path of 4. Now, I don't know if that's relevant, but it is worthy of note. So step 1, we need to get iron. And we probably need to put iron in a place, oh sorry, belt in a position of power and importance. Out of curiosity, do it like that, do you? You would have to. I guess the backside doesn't matter so much. Okay. But now that will get my stuff. I do like having stuff. People say, SeiferKatt, what do you like in world? What do you like in world? I say, I like stuff. And they'll be like, makes sense. He seems like a person who would like stuff. Oh god, these need wood as well? Okay, well, we're definitely going to need to get wood. It's a very would they won't they situation. I really should at some point get like a booing sound effect because I think people would appreciate that sometimes. Okay. And then we need what? 10 yellow science, prior known as red science. This work? Probably not like that. But if you have a gap, then it would work. Like that. It's going to be more difficult with these like more broken up patches, but I think it's okay. Oh yeah, I should probably start the research. Turn on that disco ball! Yeah. But they say, if you don't have a disco ball, then you ain't allowed in the disco hall. Because you don't have a disco ball. Really quite obvious. Okay, science is proceeding, which is good. We get the logistics, we get the iron going, we get the... What else we got here? Tin? What's tin good for? Tin! Hooah! What is it good for? Bronze, circuit board, gunmetal, modules, solder. I feel like solder is actually very useful. Okay, tin, what are you useful soon? Transport belts. Okay. So we do need tin. We also need quartz, lead. I don't know what lead's good for. Lead might be another one of those things I just don't really know what's going on. Battery, bullets, fuel cells, thorium reactor, solder, I guess. I mean, solder's useful for 123 things, so I guess we need lead. Green modules. Oh wow, they efficiency and pollution clearing. They're absolutely green. Okay, so these are needed for pure productivity modules as opposed to regular productivity modules. Oh, it's efficiency, productivity, and pollution cleaning. Damn. Oh, they don't slow down the speed either, do they? Or, wow, okay. I wish I could apologize, but I kind of refuse. Okay, so modules have like, first off, 8 levels, which is freaking ridiculous. We don't really need solder anytime soon, but that's okay. You know, it'll be a situation where we go, well, as long as we've got all our solder, and they'll be like, well, you didn't have any. So, you know, it just means we don't need these things immediately, and that's okay. It's good to not need things all the time. I don't want to be so needy. People would be judgy, and I can't really handle judgment today. You know, it's just, I can't do it. Okay, so that gives us 3.6 megajoules, sorry, megawatts of power. That's a good start. I am pleased with this. I don't really know. Oh. Oh, I don't have rate calculator. Well, that's fun. I will have to sort that out later. I'm not starting the game again right now. We'll put on rate calculator for next session. Okay, we got logistics. Good, good. You what? I think there's some mod that's not running, like better Twitch TV or something, and that always makes those things kind of confusing. Okay. And I mean, to be fair, I expect a certain amount of judgment when streaming this. Oh, that's never going to work either. That's real bad, because otherwise, no coal. Ah, okay. Got some Pepe memes, do we? The highest of quality of Pepes. The rarest Pepes. Yeah, no, I expect a certain amount of judgment when streaming this. I know what I've done wrong. Done a few things wrong, honestly. One of them was streaming this to a group of Factorio players. Sounds like I'm being really dismissive there, but I understand what this community is and how they're like, this is not how I play game. Play game better. Be better at job. And I'm like, if I was going to be better at my job, I'd be paid a lot more. Okay. So let's just pull that iron ore out of the side there. Pop it all down there. Okay, and that's going to start making us a lot of iron. Good, good. Happy to see it happen. Then, what do we actually need for the next science packs? The first science pack, sorry. Yeah, I'm not making a 10k science base. What the hell am I doing? Get the hell out. Stop playing such baby games. So okay, we need copper plates as well. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty easy. Like, why am I wasting everyone's time playing such baby games? So, I guess in mining bases, this area here might actually be like for a train depot. That's probably the plan. For the future. Not a plan for right now, of course. Okay, now copper is way too deep in here, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, we're making a lot of iron. That's number one priority, right? Oh gosh, how dare I consider such heresy, such heretical actions. The Omnisci will be displeased. Okay. So what I could do... If we do it this way, I think we actually are okay. I don't think this actually cuts in the way of anything. It certainly looks like it would, and it doesn't feel good, but I think it's okay. 5 and 1. And then if we do something a little bit along the lines of this. Yeah, that. Now we are of course going to need to get more coal on here, but that's easy enough. Oops. Okay, I mean, is Factorio fun? That's the real question. Oh hey, how you doing, whoever the hell you are? Let's just get rid of you. Boop. Easy fix. Alright, so how are we doing here? Right, we've got no power here. That does make sense. No power will be a problem. So if we got power sorted, then maybe we would have power. I mean, you know, it kind of goes without saying, add power, have power, right? Have guns, we'll shoot. Okay, so that should be producing copper. It is indeedly do. I like copper. 3 followers and primes? No way. Free food, I'm in. But I don't really want, like, followers? Yeah, sure, if they want to watch. I don't really want followers if they don't want to watch any of my content. It's like, why are you here? You know, unless you just want to see me. Yeah, I'm disgusted the fact I did that. I'm sorry, everyone. Alright. And we're going to need a splitter. Probably should have done them around the other way, but that's okay. Oh, we're going to need an undergroundy boy as well. Okay. So if we get a splitter, as they're called officially. And we also want to... Oh gosh, yeah, no, I've gone too far. My madness has gone too far. We always knew this day would come. Here we are. I don't really need that many splitters right now. We will be building that many splitters very soon, but right now I just want to get science started. Because getting the first level science packs, also known as yellow science, super confusing, would be good. Also, I want that to be there, and I want that to be there. Okay. Then we can start building all our inserters. And the sooner we start getting our greenhouses up, then we'll be in a good place. Although we're going to need glass as well, but that's fine. We can make glass. It's not really a problem. How are you going with power? We're not... Yeah, wow, we're almost at 1 megawatt of power already. Yikes. Okay. I don't know what these started at, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter what they started at. It just matters that they're not 0. Oh. 1 more belt. Okay. And let's get that iron. We'll put up a little bit further than it needs to go, I think. I don't have rate calculator, so it's not helping. I don't know how high everything's supposed to be. But for the start, we're going to do some sort of bus thing, because it's always a good way to get started. It won't stay that way, because I know who I am as a person, and I know that I can't do that. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll rephrase that. I can, and I quite often do, but I shouldn't. And therein lies the difference. Okay, so science going well. Well, science isn't going at all, actually, but it will be going well. That's what I meant. I mean, look, that is a good belt of copper. Hell, if I had to say anything, I'd say that's almost saturated. That'll be fixing. Am I winning? I think I am winning, yeah. Are you winning, son? Absolutely. So, let's... Obviously, we need to make this science And we need to make it out of... Oh god, we need to use these weird shitty assemblers, don't we? Do we even have those weird shitty assemblers yet? No, we have no assemblers available. Okay, well, we've gone a little bit far for what we can do. But I think for the moment we're okay. And once we can make our sciencey things, build a greenhouse, get the wood started to be made, we'll be in a good place. Need some copper cables? Well, thankfully I know where to find some copper. It's right here. Bam. Probably a few of those. Probably a lot of those, let's be honest. Chuck those in there. I mean, the science is happening. So long as we get through most of that pretty quickly, I'm pretty happy. I don't know what we need to build the basic automation, but we'll put it over here with the steam, because it's going to be steam powered for the moment. Oh yeah. Just what it's going to be. 5 seedlings make 1 wood. 15 wood makes... No. 1 wood makes 5 seedlings. 10 seedlings makes 15 wood. Okay, and then you sort of go around the loop that way. Okay, that's a fairly basic loop. I've done that sort of thing before. A little bit early in the game to be worrying about such things, but hey, that's the nature of this beast, I suppose. I'm going to steam power it because we've got the extra steam. We might as well. Steam powered assembler. Away we go into the great unknown. Let's go without a care. Adventures everywhere. Okay. We're gonna need 2 of those. How are we doing with pollution? Yeah, it's about what I expected. Not great, huh? Not great. The good news is what we could do here. Oh, we don't have long-armed grabby grabbers. Okay, well then let's do this. That's not how anything is going to actually work. So what are we doing? There we go. This is just going to make basic science. We don't need to make a lot of it right now, and we will improve this in time. In time, you shall know the truth of my failings. What am I doing? I keep looking for red science, and I keep not finding it because it's not what I'm looking for. Okay. And we still need a couple of pipes. Okay, so that would now be working if it was powered, which is not. Now it is. So I don't anticipate this happening very quickly, but the point is it's now going to be making the science. And hey, it's better than what I had before, which is no science. So the next thing we need to worry about is probably glass. Now glass is going to be pretty easy. We just get some quartz. And we'll run it from over here, I think. but the important thing is production's happening, science is happening. If we get the glass house, we then wait. What is that research into? Fertilizer. Oh, it makes more wood. It makes more wood. This fertilizer is made out of nitric acid and ammonia. You know what? I don't care right now. I'm not doing that to myself, and you can't make me. The moment where Seif just kind of gives up on absolutely nothing whatsoever. Just no, I'm not doing it. You can't make me get stuffed. Like, in the factory's just like, I just said hi. Like, what's your problem, man? I'm like, no. Don't try to lure me in with your Weasley words. You're the most Weasley of animals, a weasel. Which is, of course, the most Weasley of animals. I don't think I really need to explain that to anyone. I certainly hope not anyway. Yeah, it's going to cut off power for a little bit, but that's okay. Power is irrelevant. And shoop. Actually, no, it's slightly in the wrong place. That would be better. Yeah, I like that more. That's nice. I don't know how much glass I need, but I believe the correct amount of glass that you could have is enough. The important thing is science is happening, albeit slowly, but it doesn't need to be fast right now. Because right now, all we've got to do is just keep building. And there's stone here. No one gives a shit about stone. Real quick, actually, just because I'm thinking about it, locomotives, where do we need to be for that? It's not actually that far away, so we get the trains pretty quickly. The sooner we get to trains, probably the happier I'll be. But that's just, means because I can spread out a little bit better. Probably do need to be worrying about weapons at some point as well, because those biters probably not going to be happy for very long. In fact, I think they're going to be damn right pissed very quickly. So let's worry about that very soon. And I probably need to connect that other side with power because I did disconnect it all and playing around with stuff a second ago. Okay, and currently no quartz is being made because no one's hooked it up to power. Whose job was that? Oh, I don't have a to-do list. I don't know whose job it was. Never mind. We won't worry about whose job that was to do that. Probably doesn't matter. But I'm sure they're feeling very sorry and they will not do it again. The joke is I absolutely will forget to do it again. Anyway, here comes quartz. And that'll be glass. Which will be good for my greenhouse. And then with the greenhouse, we can then start making wood. We're going to need to make a little of a weird cycle for that, but that's fine. I've made weird cycles before. Then we make automation next. Ow. Yeah, better automation. Ones that don't require weird steam. Weird steam specifically. How are these going? They are going okay. They're still running about 50% capacity. It's alright for now. Here comes the glass. Here comes the glass, coming down the line. We'll build 2 of these and then it'll be fine. Probably. Not really sure. Okay. Then we really do need to worry about weapon turrets because I'm just getting more and more anxious the longer this goes on. Oh, hi. Uh, and power. Okay, good. Maybe even actually calling me crazy here, but let's go one more out. Oh, the electronic assembly machines. I love those little guys. They're neat. Gun turrets. Yes. At the rate we're going, in about half an hour, those things will be on the complete other side of this ribbon. They're just slowly edging one step over. One step over. Okay. So now we need seedlings. And they're made using just some stuff. So the plan is, if we do something like this, and that makes seedlings, yep. That's how this works. Be nice if these things consumed electricity, but I don't think that's how things work. Not electricity, sorry. What is the thing that's not electricity? Pollution. Pollution is not electricity. What is the one thing that's not electricity? Yeah, that's not wrong, but it's also kind of stupid. Okay, so then they're going to both be on that side, so we do that. And then and here's the important part, bring it back into this. That way the seedlings can continue to grow. And we have infinite wood. Huzzah! Alloy processing. I might need that for things. Not right now, of course, but one day. Okay, so this is going to take a while to make wood, I see. Very would they, won't they situation. I've literally made that joke before today, I know I have. And I do not apologize. Okay, so what do we actually need to do here? We need to start automating stuff. Just some basic stuff for the moment. Out of curiosity, do these need... Ah, they do. Gross. Well... Yeah, okay, well... We need to start making these things anyway. So the question is, do we bother getting tin right now? And the answer might be, yeah, why not? Because, I mean, why don't we just make the transport belts now? Made a Zen garden in Bob's mod. Oh, I think I saw some of those. Okay, so wood has been made. Look at that. Delightful. Not a lot of wood, but it doesn't need to be a lot of wood. Seems like it doesn't always make the same amount of seedlings as well, but that's probably fine. We will expand on this later. The whole idea right now is just getting started. And actually, before I get too comfortable, let's build 5 gun turrets. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. And I mean, danger could come from up here, sure. I don't really know what's over here. Maybe I'll have a look. Oh, was the forest consuming not only the pollution, but also the frames? Okay, well, good news. There is nothing to be afraid of from this direction. That's nice. It's always good to not be afraid of every direction you can go. So that means right now we only have to worry about one side. There's a lot of tin over that way. Don't know if I particularly care, but it's there. Okay, so the good news is that means we only need to protect one side. We could just protect across here. And there is a little bit of a cliff there, but that's not nearly enough to protect it. What do we think? Is it worth protecting all of this or just this side? I think it's probably just the side, right? Yeah. I don't anticipate any real danger anytime soon. Maybe actually I won't spread them that far across. Put them all in one big pile. Maybe separated by like a couple of tiles. Just in case spitters come real early. I don't think it's how spitters work, but I'm not taking those chances. Okay. So that should protect our base for the meantime. Hopefully. Get rid of these dead trees. They're not doing anything for anyone. But it's good to get the wood going. So things are going. Things are moving. They are also known as shamovin, which is not what anyone actually says. No one says schmoovin, and nor should they. What is the crafting speed of these two? They're not going to. No one's believing that for a second. 0.4. Okay, so if we upgrade these, they will go slightly faster, and thus my science will probably go slightly faster. Problem is, we actually need another science lab. Wow. More iron, please. Yeah, probably. Or copper? Guess it was copper we needed. Okay. Another lab would just make things pretty good. And I'm very happy to have like a lot of extra space over on the Eastern side. Sure, we've got a lot of tin. I mean, that's good. It's good to have a lot of tin because we only have 68,000 here, and that's 855,000. So, yeah, it's probably not a problem. More science, please. What is glass used for? Is it used for much else? It's used for 14 other things, including a distillery. The hell do I want a distillery for? I don't think we need a lot of glass right now. That's okay. We've got it for when we need it. So, look, let's just start making things we need. Basic circuit boards. Not really what I was thinking, but we probably need them. Mangrove harvesting. Man, that's way later than you'd think it would be. Copying files to company servers takes 2 hours. Yeah, well, sweet. Congratulations. You've got some time to kill. So the glass isn't a problem. I mean, what do we do? I guess we just make belts. We need belts. And we might as well get ready for the tin one. Get the tin sorted as well. Because we need all of these things. We're going to need a lot more wood as well, I think. I mean, 1 wood gives me 2 wooden boards. Well, if you've got no other option, I mean, I guess you're working from home today, is that what you're saying? Otherwise, I guess you wouldn't be working from a VPN. I mean, some people do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I said I guess, like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I don't have a blooming clue what I'm talking about. But, you know, status quo, really. I think we're also going to move that copper just to be a bit closer to everything. So that way we can put tin in the middle. Be in the office twice during COVID. Wow. I mean, I admit I haven't been in the office a lot, but we're starting to go back into the offices again now just because they want us to. But that doesn't bother me too much. It's a little bit of a commute now. It didn't used to be, but that's okay. I'll live. Which is, you know, one of the things I like to do. I like to live. You know, they say live, laugh, love, live, and go to livin'. Don't go to livin'. There's no reason to. Don't do that to yourself. Hmm, fair enough. Okay, copper is back online, and now we've got a little bit extra room so we can make my tin. That's nice. Tin is good. And if we just copy that, because I mean, I see no reason why we shouldn't just immediately go straight into level 2 belts. I mean, we could, but why bother? Just do it properly or don't do it at all, you know? And not doing it at all means what? We're just going to stay on level 1 belts forever? That seems like a waste of everyone's time. Just keep sciencing. Don't stop sciencing. Never stop sciencing. Oh yeah, we get these. love these. Ah, yes! I love being able to tell inserters to move at a different size. It's the biggest crutch that I absolutely adore. And I'll always do it. That's... Sounds like you got a fun time ahead of you then, doesn't it? So this is, of course, all just starting stuff. I don't anticipate this stuff to last much into the base, just to get the basic resources. Honestly, a lot of this stuff can be pulled apart now. That one can keep going. That one's doing some work. That one's actually my copper. Not only is that one doing work, it's actually doing the work I need it to do. Okay, and a couple more. We have a couple more? No, not that. Not that. Got a little bit over and excited there, didn't you? I've been there. The pollution cloud is extending. Delightful. At some point, something may attack us from over here. But if it does, it's going to have to go for a long walk. Which actually, that's kind of a concern when you think about it that way, because that means I don't actually know where it's coming from. Okay, we're good. We good. That's our tin. It is not slightly blue, slightly bluish green, so that's kind of confusing. But that's okay. We'll manage. I wonder if it's actually worth connecting these four together. Probably not, actually, at this stage. But I actually no, I think it is worth it, because once we've compacted them, it does give us a lot more space to play with, so let's compact them. Just make lots, please. I don't anticipate this being the order of how we keep things. Hell, I don't even anticipate a bus being a thing that we hold on to. But a bus is a good start. And this time it's actually a bus, so people who were like upset about the sushi belt, they can be a little bit more relaxed. And people who liked the sushi belt, they can be assured that we'll go back to it one day. And we will go back to the sushi belt one day. I'm pretty committed to that. Meow. What's up? Just meowing. Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. I don't know what happened. I'll talk about it later. Sushi belt is awesome. Yeah, so I started a thing and meow meow. I've started a thing on the Discord channel that if anyone does anything that assists sushi belt creation, you now get a yellow tag and order of the belt. If you are, however, a subscriber, I have to do that manually, and you'll be blue anyway. But you know, it's just a fun thing that I think order of the belt needs to be recognized. So, what do we need? Well, we need a lot of things actually. What we make basic circuit boards now? How hard are they to make? I don't think they're hard. I just can't find them. What do they look like? What do they look like that? Okay, copper cable and wooden boards. Okay, well, let's just make wooden boards, I suppose. That's probably an excellent place to start. And we'll bring copper over there. Because then we can put all the basic circuit boards over onto that side and we can have like a sort of mall of like T1, T2 stuff, and that's probably going to be good. I'll try a new design plan. Some people will call me mad for it, but no, they won't actually. It's actually probably a good plan. So wooden boards, please. There they are. Wooden boards aren't used for that much, if I remember rightly. They are used for literally only one thing, basic circuit boards. Okay, well that's kind of what we were hoping. The plan is if we put all the stuff we need into this area here, that will make all the stuff we need to build the basic factory of this level. That's the plan we've got currently. Whether it works or not, I think it'll work. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Quiet. Wouldn't? No. Okay, so here we go. That. Not quite like that though. Maybe more like that. And if we do this properly, with some inserters, we'll see some real shit going down. As I said, this is just for like a tier 1 mall. Where resources come in. It's kind of reminding me a little bit about how the sushi belt works. In fact, do we dare? We could sushi belt it in. Ah, yes. That's the correct answer. Anything that involves more sushi belt could do. I don't know if that's the right answer though. Probably not a good answer. But it's probably the correct answer. I know how you guys are about sushi belt. I love it. You live it, you love it. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Does that not go far enough? Oh boy. Okay, well look, if we just get some tin and some iron, we can just make, because it only goes 3. Oh yeah, it does not go far enough. Wow. That's probably why it didn't let me do it. That would make sense. Okay. Now, I don't think we really need to do anything too major with this. It's all T1 stuff. Up until basic electric boards, which is meant to be green, but it's now red because why the hell not? And that's not what this is for. We can split it later if we need to. So next what we need is basic splitters. Oh, we're going to need wood then over there, aren't we? Oh, so. Well, if we need wood, we need wood. There's not much you can do about that. Okay. So we actively need to take wood over there. Otherwise we're not going to make our splitters and other stuff that we definitely need. Don the mask? Absolutely, Wes, we can do that for you. And you'll be like, oh, now there's a cat on the stream. There's always been a cat on the stream. You just didn't see it yourself. It's the cat inside that counts, as they say. There you go, Wes. The cat mask has been donned. Not been donned, though. That's a different thing. Alright, so we now need to get this stuff over here. We kind of need to bring all the stuff over here for... Actually, except glass. I don't think we need to take glass over. Glass, is that needed for any T1 stuff? Not really, it was just needed to get the... Okay. Not really then. But we do need copper and we do need other stuff. Ah, yes, the elusive other stuff. And iron. Which we'll also split probably up here. And that will give us the ability to bring everything along here, which is what we need. Like, let's make it tidy. There we go. So in this area here, we're going to make just a tier 1 how do you call it? Oh, it's even tier 1 and tier 2 actually. Just some stuff that we need, just some old things lying around. Oh, this old thing? Don't you worry about it. And the glass is over here for some reason. We'll figure out what to do with that another time. So what do we actually need to make? Maybe we should, the first thing we should try to figure out what we make is make some assemblers and then figure it out from there. Well, one of the things we need to make is assemblers, obviously. So maybe that's one of the first things we make. Got lots of boards, so that's pretty good. Boards, assemblers, inserters. So if we do like an iron gear wheel... And do we have inserters with good length now? We do. Okay. So if we go something like this, have that be a merging main bus. Don't get too excited. You know it's not staying around. I'll try, but I can't ever promise that that'll happen. Also way too big. Which is, of course, what she said. I can't see a damn thing. And like that, like that. Could also pull those out into a side thing here. Maybe that'll be useful somewhere. I don't know. It's a thought. The main bus is always how I start off, except for when I'm doing sushi base. Because sushi base should never go into main bus. Actually, can we make different types of inserters yet? No, not yet. Heat pipes. Yeah, that comes in early. Fast inserters. Okay, but that will allow production of some of these things. I feel like the tin is in the wrong line. Well, that's where it is. We had the tin down like 1. Oh. What if, just as a thought, no, that's going to be bad. Hmm. We need that to be down there. Tin can figure its way in later. I have faith that tin is smart and it'll figure itself out. Okay, we need some wooden boxes. Not for much, obviously, but we just need a little bit of wooden boxes. And limited to like 2 stacks. Actually, my thinking is tin comes out the bottom side, oddly enough. Not the way, it's not the thing that the Jedi would tell you, but I think that's what we need to do. But you know, what are the Jedi actually telling you? Like, honestly, think about it for a second. What are the Jedi telling you? Yeah, exactly nothing. They're just lying to you. They're just telling you about their dog and being like, hey, check out my dog. It's really cute, right? And you go, yeah, it's a cute dog. And they go, it's not even my dog. And you're like, why are you showing me a picture of not your dog? And they're like, thought you'd believe me. So, you know, that's the sort of lies a Jedi would tell you. Why would they do that, you ask? I honestly don't know why the Jedi do anything. Sometimes then they'll just push you over and go, my dog was here, he'd laugh. And you go, but you don't even have that dog. Oh, I got a different dog. Oh, really? Can I see pictures of it? And then they just show you another fake dog. Bloody hell, Jedi. This is why the Sith hate you. That because you keep stealing their lunch money. Being like, there is always $2, a master and apprentice. And Jedi. Absolute shits. I don't know where that story was going, but I'm glad it happened. The good news is that needs to be iron gear. That needs to be regular belts, and that needs to be... I guess it needs to be basic splitter, and then we sort of bring them around the side. I'd have to do it. Nope, that's around the wrong way. Yeah, that's better. Man, I love these bigger splitters. They're so... Oh, not splitters, bigger inserters. They're so good. I'm so happy to have them. They just make my life so much better. Do they not want iron plates? Oh, you don't even want iron plates. Interesting. You want copper cable, though. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you want copper cable? It's lovely. Okay. No, it won't, because it'll turn. And therein lies the brilliance of the plan. Oh wait, yeah, no, it's failed. No, there we go, see? Bam, it turns. didn't see that coming, did you? Did you? Boom. Main bus is fine. This isn't even main bus, by the way. This is like an offshoot. This is just like a level 1 mall. So don't fret too much about this area. Okay, I've had enough wearing the mask. How long did I wear it for? 10 minutes? I accept. Gosh, you know what? I don't like saying it every time, but man, it's bright when I take that thing off. I may not like saying it, but I do have to say it every time. It's a rule. Wood and... Actually, that's got to go down by 1. Otherwise, it's not going to work. No, because see, this is where the main bus will then Ouroboros back into itself. And you'll be like, ah, damn, that's the best plan SeiferKatt's ever had. And I'll be like, not the only best plan I've ever had. I have a lot of best plans every day. And you'll be like, name one. And I'll be like, no. Can't make me. And then everyone will be really suspicious. Maybe SeiferKatt has no good plans. I'm like, no, I do. Right? I haven't seen any evidence of anything. And then I'll run away crying. Because that's the only way I can deal with these sorts of problems. Now, wood is going to be a problem. Yeah. Because we need it to be here and stretch out 2, which it can't do. We really need to stretch out 3. I don't know if that's even an option. Maybe it is later, but certainly not now. Then again, do we even need these anymore? I don't think so. Here's what we do. Bam, we fixed it. We're geniuses. Oh, never mind. Genius forgot how to play game. And then we go underground there. And then we go do like that. And that's going to make the wood. Heck yeah. Splitters are going to be in a weird place, but that's okay. I would have it no other way. Splitters are going to be over here. Oh wait, actually no. Oh, actually yes, because we don't necessarily want this. What's the idea here? I think you can figure out what the idea here is. We're doing a ribbon maze. But right now it's just bobs. Bobs and ribbon maze. Keeping it simple. We're not doing too much crazy this time. We're planning to do crazy again next time. Okay, so how do we do splitters? Split? Okay. So we do need to put the splitters back on, and then we need to put these back out. Oh god. Yeah, it seems simple enough. It's just going to be basically Factorio. Nothing hugely complicated about it, considering what I've done in the past. And that needs to be making these. It does. And also Second one, really? Why are people thinking I'm going to be so famous lately? A lot of people getting hacked, I think. That's typically the answer, I think, on those ones. Shame I don't have a better plan. Oh, you know what? I could have a better plan. We move that out one because we've got the awesome splitters. Yes! And then the splitter does... Ah, my god. Feels so good. Splitter does this. Pick up, drop. Yes! Yes. Put that one there. And it makes those. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's pretty excited about this, guys. You need regular belts, do you? Yeah, well, that's kind of annoying, but hey, because I've got the coolest things, it's not that annoying. Ah, yes. I can't make anything tidy in this game, can I? I legitimately try. But it certainly never quite comes out that way. Do anything else with this wood? I think I needed it for the undergrounds, didn't I? I do. Also need stone, which I haven't really considered how that's going to work out. I do need more belts for that. Okay. Well, then we do it this way. Yes, the base is cursed again, guys. We thought it could survive like at least one session. Absolutely freaking not. Oh god. I've built this way too small. I could have a lot more room. But you know what? The point of this isn't you want to be famous? Oh, off you go. Wes, you can go for it. You can get all these primes and followers if you want, I've heard. You can have them all. And people will sing your praises from Kaitaya to Gore. No, it's not Kaitaya. Kaitaya to the Bluff? Probably. Yeah, I like Bob's Inserters. I like that they allow cursed things to happen. Because cursed is the only way I can play. Well, now you just sound like you're being greedy, Wes. You can buy things. It's okay. You're rich. Or famous. I guess rich doesn't necessarily imply famous, does it? Or famous doesn't imply rich. We need more iron gear wheels. Yeah, we can make those. And that can go underground like that. There we go. Look at that. God, this is cursed. So freaking cursed, and I love it. I would have it no other way. You know, we do have a problem. I mean, we've got a few problems. Let's be. Oh, steel axe. Wait, there's just multiple levels of steel axe. Really? Okay, so maybe what we do is we don't build that right there, but rather we build that down here. That might work a little bit better. Because we do still need these iron gears, which we can get there fairly easily. By the way, people when I was doing C block were asking why I was doing things like doing a pickup and drop 2 away, so it doesn't give it time to extend. Famous people get free stuff all the time without paying for it. Yeah, sure, but you don't need to. Just get stuff yourself. Don't be lazy. No. Don't go looking for handouts, man. Work for it. Alrighty then. We are needing stone. We don't have any stone yet, which is kind of an interesting thing. We can probably bring stone in. That shouldn't really be too much of a problem. That's not even close to what I wanted to do, but thank you very much for trying. We just need stone into there, which is an absolute curse. No, iron. Oh, iron's fine. Iron we just bring into there. Problem solved. And we need wood. This setup wasn't supposed to be as cursed as it's actually turned out to be. I had the best intentions. It didn't turn out that way, but it's not the point. The point is, it's super freaking cursed, and there's nothing I can do about it now. So, you know, if you were like, oh goodness, SeiferKatt's finished his sushi belt run, and I expect to see a lot less cursed designs, welcome to the less cursed designs. Welcome to the jungle. This is kind of shit. I can't really control it at all, but I'm having fun. The point is, it'll do the job. And what else matters, right? Exactly. Nothing else matters. So it's an Ouroboros. So, okay, so it wasn't the sushi belt as I wanted it to be originally, but I don't think it needs to be. I think it's beautiful the way that it is. And then the stuff goes into a box, and then we can always take that box into another place should we need to. We might need more greenhouses as well, because I do think we're having a shortage of those. Not a huge problem, of course, but still worthy of note. How easy is to build more greenhouses, actually? Just some glass. I mean, build 2 greenhouses. Who gives a crap, right? Greenhouse. Okay, maybe only 1 greenhouse. Fine. Who gives a crap, right? As I said, no one gives a crap. I counted the amount of craps I gave. It was 0. Like, could we... No. I was seeing if I could do sneaky inserter tricks, but no, not this time. 10 seedlings will make 15 wood, but 1 wood makes like 5 seedlings or so. So, you know, it is still net positive. Now we need to bring in the tin. Oh, we also need to bring in the stone, which we don't have any miners for at the moment, I do not believe. So, I guess at some point we need to build miners? Really consider that possibility. It's all right. And they can go straight through here. Oh. Well, I've built this pretty compact. Can't build infinitely. Alright, we just build out that way. I was warned about this ribbon, that this would happen. But it is okay. It will work. It'll just be a little bit untidy. There we go. So that will make that, that will make that. All we need now is the tin. And then we're good. And tin's easy, because tin is... yeah. So if we bring the tin down and split it, say, approximately here, we'll continue with the curse belt. Don't worry, that's not going away. Splitters. We got some basic splitters. That'll do. Hmm. Valabuncha produce 1,000 raw wood per hour. Well, okay. Thanks, I think. Does the game have its own achievements? Clearly. Have you guys just made your own achievements or something? Kind of, yeah. Oh, this is from the Ribbon World. That's where it's seen the wood made from. It thinks that the wood was made from the mangroves. That's funny. Well, it wasn't made from the mangroves. Sorry to tell you, buddy. But you tried, and I appreciate that you tried. You noticed wood was created. You just don't know how it was created. You're a little bit slow, but we still love you. Which is also what my parents told me. That's not true. The question is, what part was not true? The fact that they love me or the fact I'm slow? Up to you to decide. And my guidance counselor, apparently. I'm just making shit up. Probably. Up to you to decide. Alright, and finally the last little bit of tin comes up here, into there, and then we are more or less good to put things in boxes. So, box, box, box? Yeah. And this is really messy, but I don't really care that much. Why is that delayed? Doesn't have those. Why is that delayed? Doesn't have stone. We have stone coming? We do have stone coming, so it's okay. It'll get there. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, look, I'm pretty happy with how this factory's going so far. It is made a tier 1 mall of sorts. It'll make stuff. How are we going with the monsters? They are not coming yet. I mean, let's be honest, humanity's the real monster, we all know that. And by that I mean I am the real monster. Oh gosh, why are we still brown? I don't want to be brown, I don't want to try and figure out colors, so I'm just gonna People go, why don't you change colors? Because I don't know what those codes are. So I just know that... Yeah. Monster is a real energy drink. So I've heard. I've been told this before. Well done. Okay, and finally, we are good. Alright, Wes. I don't drink it. So, and honestly, even if they tried to sponsor me, I wouldn't accept that one because I would only ever accept sponsors for things that have products that I used or liked. Because that's kind of who I am. Okay. I swore I just heard Panda say meow behind me, but she is not behind me. So, sadness. Uh, Is any faster? Riding speed 1? No. Well, Wes is sponsored, so he'll talk about it for the both of us. Okay. So that allows us to produce more iron, which is something we apparently are already running short on, so go figure that. It's not because these are short, it's just we don't have enough foundries for them, and we will work on that in the coming times. I think... Oh, we're continuing the research. So I think what we're actually going to consider doing now, I think this is what we wanted. Just this part of the base is set up. I'm happy with this. The plan here is we just let that go. We just let it build until there's nothing left to build. It does need a lot more iron, of course. Not much I can do about that. I mean, unless there is something I can do about that, which is just make more iron. Actually, some more drills would probably help. Doril. Doril. 33% incoming file. Oh, look, you're getting there. Any moment now. Okay. So more iron comes through. That should hopefully produce something of use. A little bit worried about the coal production, actually. No, coal's doing alright. Possibly speed up this, which would probably help iron exist more. You never have too much iron existing, that's what I figure. What do we need for that? Basic transport belts and inserters. Funnily enough, we already actually make those. Like, we've already kind of been building those. So we could just pull them out and put them in a research facility somewhere else. Not the worst idea. It's not the best idea either, but it is an idea. And sometimes an idea is better than nothing. That's the logic I'm going to go with. And I hope people appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, until we get more iron across the belt, it's going to be a little bit slow. Other options are we do have more iron available up there. We could always make a move on the biters. Ooh. Pure water, pure water. Oh, got a whole bunch of stuff there. I mean, look, let's make a move on the biters. Screw them. Actually, wait, before you make a move on the biters, put your stuff in a box. The last thing you need is to die. Maybe also build some armor. Everyone's very disappointed. It's like, oh man, it's like he's learning. Boo. Okay. Well, I believe I am a fighter class, whatever that means. Not a fighter plane, that's a very different thing. In case people get the two mixed up. And I would like to be researching the transport science packs. I got a submachine gun. Hello, friends. Cat a dance. Combat is the weakest part of Factorio, and I will never say otherwise. Ow, ow. Okay, that more or less deals with them. Occasionally, when they charge me, they'll just die. That's fine. We'll probably get alien artifacts from this as well. Okay, hello. Get out of here, please. Woolulu, woolulu. Okay, great. We got alien artifacts. Neat. Do a quick scout, see what resources we can find around here. This is a dead end? Nope, not a dead end. Do want to see what could be coming around the River Bend. Well, actually, if they come around that way, they'll attack us, so that's fine. Doesn't seem like the trees are dying at this stage. That's nice of them. Oh, what is this? Groundwater. Cool. I guess. I don't really know if I needed groundwater, but hey, there it is. I mean, I guess it gives me a train that can bring water in and out. I mean, this looks just like a good building area now because I don't really need the water. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue exploring a little bit. There are some more bugs. Sure. Oh, there's some resources over there. Nickel. Just a nickel patch. Okay. I'd like to be able to just have that scouted properly. I don't know if the bug's going to let me go that far out, though. Might not be quite as happy about it. Look, I just want to look at the nickel. Leave me alone. Just looking at the nickel. Don't be rude. I'm not even taking the nickel. I just want to look at it. That's some nice nickel you've got there. Okay, you don't need to attack me. I'm just looking. I didn't even touch it. Don't be rude. You're being very rude right now. Goodness. What is wrong with you people? Oh shoot, I've got no bullets. Okay, I gotta leave. I might die. Okay, I gotta run them towards the turrets. My only plan. Well, I got some of them just confused by the void. Oh gosh, leave me alone. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see your nickel. My friends. And like all my friends, I run them to gun turrets. Okay. Long story short, don't be friends with me, apparently. I will run you into gun turrets. Okay, well, I looked at their nickel. So what did we find? Water and nickel. I don't know if I care about either of those. But, I mean, what is nickel good for? What is nickel good for? Not much. I mean, funnily enough, we need water for it. Okay. Nickel makes tungsten, which is actually used for a few things, I believe. It makes invar, which is used for a few military things. Oh, it's used for a few things. Okay. Nitinol. Okay. Nickel doesn't sound that bad. And you can also turn nickel into lead and silver. You have lead oxide. Nickel has silver in it? I thought nickel was an element on its own. Is that... Nickel is an element, right? It's not like it's not an alloy. It is actually an element. It's very confusing. Either way, nickel could be useful later, and there is 15 million of it, so that's probably enough. Do some real damage. That's a ton of damage. Okay, we'll build some more ammo. Seems like science is just not being built fast enough anymore. Depends what I'm making, I suppose, because these go through in 5 seconds, whereas the other things are taking 30 seconds. Okay, so that's far from ideal now. What we could do is pull this off, up rather, not off, that's weird. Sorry I said such things, such foul things. And build the science elsewhere. Okay, so we'll grab this up. I mean, it's an easy enough setup, so we can do that literally anywhere. Oh, and then we can make more wood. Hey, go us. Make 2 more greenhouses. It's like I thought about it, but I didn't. Everyone knows I didn't, but it's like I did. Sometimes that's impressive on its own. Sometimes. Not usually. Alright, and that should be producing a bit more wood. Which is nice to have. You know what they always say, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Here's the woulda. Don't know where the shoulda or coulda is, but the joke sort of got away from me on that one, but that's normal. Resources continue to increase. These guys could be a problem, but if we put the turrets here, it just gives us a lot more space to work with. Gives us 3.1 million more iron to play with. These guys are kind of just doing their own thing. I don't really care what they're up to. I guess they could expand. This is just more iron ore. That one patch is not as much as that one, so that's funny. I really don't need this pure water. It's like, well, maybe pure water is useful somehow. I don't know. What's the difference between pure water and regular water? Pure water. Well, you make pure water with regular water. Ba 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 ba. So in other words, pure water where it is completely irrelevant. So what that does actually mean, if we want to think about in a bigger standard of things that is useful, someone made a mod to change the biters into cats. Tony, that's awesome. Do they go meow as they attack? That's the real question. I don't even know if I want that, because then I'd have to shoot them. And I know what I've done to biters in the past. I remember the genocide rockets. That could be problematic. Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. All right. But progress is being made. So, no, it's not, because we need to make more science. We need to get the science back in running. Which we turned it all off because, I don't know, I'm a little bitch. I don't really know why. I did turn it all off, though. So, let's make 6 labs. Yeah, it's an appropriate number of doggies. Get it? Labs, because Labradors are dogs. You got it. And if you didn't, that's fine. I see. Okay. So what we want to do, probably constructed a couple of these situations where we go 1, 2, we need more assembly plants, but thankfully we have like 100 of them. So I don't care. Okay. We split and we split. And then we connect. Okay. I know nothing about beer whatsoever, so I'm afraid I can't really join you in your excitement. But I'm happy for you, if that helps. Which I hope it does. Okay, so that should be making more sciences. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll do another thing over here. Gonna be the same thing, except flipperoonie'd. Oh yeah, I got no robots. There was no reason to flipperoonie it. But we do have more science, and you know what they say, more science means more science. I mean, they're not wrong. More science is more science. And then we will, I guess we'll hug the edge still. No reason not to. Okay, and that results in making all the science. And very soon that should push my transport science pack to the absolute limit. Should lose its absolute shit. Which is ideal. You wouldn't think it would be by what I just said, but losing its absolute shit is ideal. Glass can stay right where the hell it is. Tin, I don't know if I care. Do I care? I don't know. Bronze we might need later. Yeah, we'll need bronze later, so we do care a little bit about tin, but that's just more for manufacturing other things. And honestly, we might be better off just grabbing the tin from over here. What I would like to do is get the locomotives online ASAP. We're going to need engine steel. Steel. I wonder how difficult steel is going to be to make. Hopefully not too difficult. I know we've done the research for it. But you never know until you get there, do you? Stone walls, yeah, sure. We are going to want to have gates at some point, so that way the trains won't hit us. Or at least that's the theory. The trains will probably still hit us. But, you know, they won't intend to. Yeah, I don't believe trains ever intend to hurt people. They just don't pay attention to the sound of incoming do 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 do. And it just comes faster because you get the Doppler effect. And then you're hit by a train. Yeah, most of that stuff's easy enough to make. I'm not too worried. We just keep researching, keep building, keep researching. We'll get there one day. Now we need to make a new type of science, which we will make over here. Made out of inserters and basic belts, if I remember rightly. Which is kind of funny how simple it is, but also how much of a pain it is where I've built everything. Unless, of course, I had some sort of ingenious way to do it from here. So therein lies the question. Can we do this in some ingenious way? The answer is usually no, but hey, let's give it a go, right? Ooh, that's bad. Power ran out. Were we just not mining enough? I guess. That's not a good sound. Okay, we just need a bit more iron. Okay, well, let's... Well, we do have a lot of coal in my inventory, so... Oh, but even the satisfaction is a little disappointing. This is not satisfactory. I know, because in satisfactory, when the power goes down, it makes the coolest noise. Just... So fun. It's not a good noise, but it's a really fun noise. Like, if you play Satisfactory for like, 20 minutes, you know what that sound is, and you know it sounds good. Like, literally my favorite thing is Satisfactory is the power running out. Which, you know, is a weird thing to say, because it's pretty bad, but it happens all the time. So we need steam engine, boiler, and another steam engine, which is going to require more iron. Okay, we'll take more iron then. Okay, and oh, you need fuel as well, do you? You greedy son of a bitch. Okay. What is taking exactly that amount of power? Greenhouses. Oh yeah, I suppose so. Oh wow, they take up a lot of power. Air compressors. They bring in air. Gas venting. Probably useful later. But yeah, we're going to have problems with power very soon if we just let this keep going. So what we could do is... There's a big spot down... Actually, hang on. What's down there? Oh my god. That is what I was looking for originally before I built here. It is a mix of iron, tin, stone, coal, all the things you really need at the start of the game. Okay, that's fine. I found my own mix. I was always worried that that's what it was happening down there, and I found this. I was like, oh, that's fine. No, no, it wasn't. Did I build 2 submachine guns? Jeez, what a gangster. Alright. Then we need these. Might be a little bit painful to get, and these, which also might be a little bit painful to get. But that's what we need for the next level of science. I don't even know what the colors are anymore. Red. So, yeah. And then we put one into there. Okay. That seems decent enough. So now let's figure out how to do it. Yeah, just keep sciencing me, please. Science me, Daddy. I really wish I hadn't said that aloud. I'm sorry. Like, I am legitimately sorry I said that aloud. Okay, okay. Then they go that way, then you go back that way, and that makes science. Sorry, lad, she's married to science. And if I can find it, there it is. Now, you also do need nothing else. Large area mining drills. Ooh, lots of mining drills. So they go 7 by 7, and what does that size increase? 11 by 11, yeah, the size increases, okay. What about these ones? Mining area stays 5 by 5, but the speed goes to 1, 2, yeah, so they mine faster. That makes sense of sorts. And then if we hook that all up to power, we have, well, we don't have much actually. I mean, what, do we expand this out further? Yeah, I guess we do. Wait, no, I don't need to make more of those. I've got enough. Oh gosh, mercy. Mercy. no, 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 mercy. Man, you know what's really good? I'm just referencing it right now. The original Command and Conquer soundtrack. So freaking good. If you haven't heard it, look it up. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify or on YouTube or whatever. But look up the original Command and Conquer soundtrack. Like, I don't care how you feel about Command and Conquer or anything like that. Just freaking look it up. It is worth your time. It is like some good music. Mercy is for the weak, by the way. Okay, so... Oh, we're not researching? Well, that's a mistake. Do I need a barreling pump? No. Do I need any of this stuff? Not hugely. Faster mining? Actually, wait, does that... You still need to build a faster mining drill. Okay, that's fine. And if I was able to get iron, which is being a bit difficult, it's being a little bit of a bitch right now. In fact, none of this iron's required here, is it? No. Could actually pull that up. Which is fine. And then we can also put it all in there. Why not? Let's make that. Let's make that. Okay, so it did actually make stuff. Cool. Cool beans. As my people say. I don't know why we say cool beans, but we do say cool beans sometimes. I will never fully understand Kiwiisms, despite being a Kiwi. You know what? I don't know if I agree with this. It's a weird thing to say, but I don't know if I agree with this. Well, that part's fine. What I think we want to do is not that. We want to do that. Could that be done in a less stupid way? Yeah, probably. Actually, yes, it absolutely could be done in a less stupid way. What was I thinking? Was I even thinking? Gosh. Hard to say for sure, honestly. That will suffice, because we can have the red science coming in from the bottom. Not like that, because that's not what I needed. You can do it that way. And then the red science goes in. Delightful. Yellow science, just chuck all that in there. It doesn't really matter. And we are slowly making stuff. Probably too slowly, but... given the fact iron is what it is, I mean, what, do we consider building like an actual iron refinery over here? Where do we get the coal from? Therein lies the question, doesn't it? I do need a large amount of coal, or oil actually. Not that oil would be super useful right now, but you know, for later. The important thing is we are making green science. And that's, you know, something. And by green science, I mean red science, because colors are weird, and I don't understand colors. People have always tried telling me colors are real, and I'm like, can you name a color? And they say something stupid like blue, and I'm like, blue's not a color. And they're like, yeah, well, you name a color, and I'm like, fire engine, and they're like, well, that's not a color either. And then ultimately we just get into a punch up. Anyway, that's what happened when I was 3. I was a special child. Some people would say I'm still a bit special. Alright, we need steel. That's tin over there, right? Yeah. We need oxygen. Where are we gonna get oxygen from? We need pure water. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what the distillery's for. Yar. We could also harvest that pure water. Do we dare? Are we absolute rebels? No, I'm not a rebel. As I've said before on stream before, I always am pro-Imperial when it comes to Star Wars. If that wasn't immediately obvious by me talking about how Jedi steal people's lunches. Some people take that. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm glad I didn't start over there. It's only 11,000. Some people go, that's because Seif is a fascist. Seif is not a fascist. Seif just likes the Imperial ships. Because let's be honest, in Star Wars, what is the coolest ships? X-wings or TIE fighters? Some people are like, well, X-wings are better ships because they have shields and can go into warp space on their own, and the heroes fly them and they don't die. And I'm like, nah, screw you. TIE fighters go, and that's cool. I'll be honest, I can't make a TIE fighter sound. I just realized that as I made that sound. But yeah, I think it all came down to when I was younger, we got the game X-Wing. No, sorry, not X-Wing, TIE Fighter. And so I learned the Imperial ships way better than I learned the Rebel ships. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm all about TIE Fighters, TIE Advanced. I don't care that the things have no shields. They're super heckin' cool. Shields are for cowards anyway. At some point I will build a shield in this game and someone can call me a coward at that point. And I'm totally fine with that. You are what you eat. I eat cowardice. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm amused. I'm amusing myself, and that's all that matters to me. All right, we need steel. I would believe it. I have seen that it exists. It is a very good power source, I believe, and it hurts you walking through it. I am aware. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Okay, so we need oxygen. How are we going to get oxygen? Well, we can compressed air, which we don't have the technology for. We can get it out of bottles. No. So pure water is probably the best way, but then we need to get rid of the hydrogen, which I don't think we can vent yet. Or can we? Can. Okay, so we could turn water into oxygen and then... So do you even not need to... Sorry, I'm just kind of amazed. You probably... Yeah, it still consumes burnable fuel. Okay, so it's 1 iron becomes 1 steel. That's actually a pretty good deal, though. What I'm thinking is this place here is going to be a train yard. And that train yard's going to then extend, snake through the entire... Well, not the entire thing, but, it'll start snaking. I assume there's stuff over here. I'm curious. Is there stuff over here? Or did the void just end? The void just might end here. Huh. Well, we're gonna do some research real quick, guys. Is this the absolute end of the void? Someone will probably tell me by the time I finish this, but I don't care. Sometimes you gotta do your own research. That's what people on Facebook tell me I've got to do. Do your own research. You'll know that I'm right. Doctors are trying to kill us. Sometimes I chew my own arm. Anyway, that's enough conspiracy theory bullshit for today. No, I think we're actually in the bottom corner. So, by that logic, it is not infinite size. So you sort of go up, I suppose? Hmm. Okay, I kind of assumed the world would just go on forever, but I guess it doesn't. Good to know. Pull all that down. Get rid of that tree. It was in the way. It knows what it did. It got in the way. All right. I'm pretty happy with this so far, though. I like this maze of sorts. I am concerned that it's just going to spread outwards, and I assume if that is actually the edge of the map proper, it'll not spread any further than that. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? So we need to make steel. If we need oxygen, I guess we'll need like a chemical furnace. Yeah, we do. Okay. Not really a big deal. Chemical furnace. Stone chemical furnace or stone chemical furnace. What's the difference? Oh, one of them's made out of furnaces. Okay, well that's easy. I've got a lot of furnaces already. Aha. I have fooled you all. No one was fooled. I can also make salt and carbon. Didn't know I wanted either of those, but good to know I can have them. Yeah, okay, so how do we make oxygen? Well, we get the pure water, and it goes through a distillery. Do we have that tech? We do have that tech. Distillery, we need iron. It's kind of surprised we don't carry iron on us, but whatever. Let's try that again. Distillery. Oh, that's cute. Really cute shape. Maybe I should be using copper since copper isn't really getting used a lot right now. Then again, right, we'll use copper. Okay, so it already knows that it's trying to turn it into pure water. That's good. Then pure water, we need to turn into an electrolyzer. Please tell me it doesn't use a shit ton of power. Yeah, it kind of does actually. Yeah. How much oxygen do we really need? Not a lot. Chemical plant uses some. But you also have to get the compressed air, which... Eh, actually... Probably cheaper to do it that way. Yeah. Let's just do it with compressed air. I know I don't really care that much about power right now, but I prefer not to have to worry about it. Okay. So, air compressor, is that what it's called? I just pick up compressed air? No. What is it made in? It's made in a compressor. Okay. Of course it is. Those. Yeah. Oh? Are we lacking iron again? We're lacking basic... Oh. Oh, it's the next level up of boards. Oh, we haven't built those yet. How much more difficult are they to build? They need solder and basic electric components. Okay, so not hugely difficult, but also I don't want to do that right now because I'm doing something else. So, okay, we won't worry about that right now. So in the end, we're exactly where we left off. Good. Gosh, I need to upgrade Steel Axe, I really do. Electrolyzer. We need stone bricks. We don't do anything with stone right now. So what we are going to do, I don't anticipate stone being a thing we need a lot of right now. We will need a lot of stone bricks later, yes, I don't disagree with that. But that can be at a time when we give a crap. Which is not now. Right now, I just don't give a crap. It's nice to know when you don't give a crap. Specifically, right now. Okay, so it's going to make some stone bricks. I don't need a lot of stone bricks, of course, but 1, 3 and a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so it is stopping on that side. I've assumed that would be the case. And here we are, doing exactly what I thought it might. So here's my electrolyzer. It's a lot smaller and cuter than the ones we've seen in the past. It can turn nickel ore into nickel plate. And I guess the nickel has sulfur in it. I guess it's not pure nickel then, is it? Okay, what do we do with this hydrogen though? Can we do anything with the hydrogen? Can we burn the hydrogen for fuel? With coal, kind of actually. Like, it's a tech that's going to take a little bit longer, but kinda? Yeah? Yeah, nah? A little bit more yeah than nah. Also a little bit more nah than yeah. Okay, so... what is it called? It's not called void, it's called... gas... venting. These basic electric boards, which we don't have. Can we build them by hand at least? Can I find them at least? Solder, we're gonna need lead. Maybe we don't make steel right now. I mean, we will make steel now, but it's just kind of just being funny, really. Can we make some more mines? Mine? Iron plate, iron gear, basic circuit boards. Okay. Iron gear. Iron plate. Circuit boards. And we will just put that down there, just a bit easier on myself. I always want to be a bit easier on myself. One should always be a bit easier on themselves. Very easy to blame yourself for everything, but you know, you don't need to do that. Just be easy on yourself, okay? You're a good person, probably. Can't say for sure, as I've probably never met any of you, unless one of my friends is watching, but I assume you're a good person. Some would say that's bad judgment on my part, but, you know, gotta hope for people, gotta hope that people are good. Otherwise, you know, what's the point? Very existential, I know, but hey, it's where we're going to end up today. We do still need lead. Maybe we'll just do like a little thing over here. You don't need a lot of lead. Just a bit. Oh, we don't have a lot of lead. Lead is this blue color. We've got 2 patches. Okay, we've got a bit of lead. You know, lead's good. The reason why lead's good is because it's kind of sweet, I understand, if you eat it. That's why lead-based paint is very tasty. Also why children eat lead-based paint. It's why you shouldn't let them eat lead-based paint. I'm really not saying anything too surprising here. Actually pretty dangerous, obviously. Where are those things? There they are. Any basic electric-y things? Some sort of basic... I need carbon. Oh, I do need carbon. That's something I hadn't considered needing. Well, if we build this up further... No, because we also need coal for it, don't we? Okay. I'm not going to be building a lot of this right now, so a lot of this will be pulled apart shortly. What we need right now is we just need to get it done. We can bitch and moan later. And trust me, I will bitch and moan later. I know who I am as a person. Okay, don't you worry about that. So we need a bit of carbon. We probably should be getting more than what we're making, but that's okay. As I said, we can bitch and moan later. I like this. We need to fuel the coal so we can turn the coal into carbon. 69% in file copy. Nice, nice. Funny number. Good job, good job. Can we keep building our things now? Well, now that we've... Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Let's just keep going. Nice. I always love the intake community is always like, haha, number is funny. I need resin? What? What? Oh, I need to make... That's all good, man. You don't have to say anything. You can lurk as long as you want. But hi, how you doing? I don't mind if people come in here and lurk. Like, it is absolutely up to them. Still am, but I couldn't let that pass. Oh, love it. So steel is requiring more effort than I really thought it would take, which is a bit of a bummer, but we need resin, which is made out of wood. Okay. No, no one. If people just want to hang out and lurk, they absolutely can. Likewise, if people just want to, like, if the people just want to hang out, that's fine. If people want to chat, that's fine too. Like, I'm here to be entertainment, and if me being entertainment involves you being silent and not and being passive entertainment rather than active entertainment, totally fine. I'll never begrudge someone for that, because everyone's got the thing that they like to do, and you don't. You're not here to entertain me. I'm here to entertain myself. Or you. It's really up to you. Like, I don't mind either way. Just, just be having a good time. Whatever that means for you. Excuse me. Some people, they find entertainment in hanging out and talking and chatting. Other people, they don't. And that's fine. And if you are new here and you're following and you just want to chill, fine. I know some people like almost demand an active chat, but I'm like, nah. I like to watch a stream and lurk for a while, and even people that I talk to often, sometimes like, I just don't want to talk to them today. I just don't feel like it. That's okay. Because some days you're just not feeling like social commitment. You just wanna watch some guy play a game in a weird way and wonder why he's built everything so bloody close. And that's okay. That last bit might just be more personal, anecdotal. Tin and lead and another furnace. Okay, well, this is just getting more and more cursed the more I build this, but sure. Why not? Well, actually, I can sort of see a way this could work. Good plan? No, but it is a plan. And this is getting more and more cursed the more I play. But that's okay. If you're new here, this is actually pretty normal. Pretty sure everyone will vouch for that truth. What is that? It makes coal out of wood. Okay, sure, why not? Could have done that bit better, but that's alright. Didn't. That wants coal. Give it coal. And that probably wants coal as well, so we can give that coal in its own fanciful, unique way. Remember, this is the starter base. This is not what we're going to end up with. Of course, that could just be a lie. Not an intentional lie, but just just plain wrong. You can always hope that you're going to do better in life, but sometimes you just don't. And that's okay. How are we going with this little iron patch? It's hard to say because there's a patch of iron right next to it that is also going completely unused. But that's okay. This isn't supposed to be the be-all and end-all of everything. We will later spread out our wings when we get trains. Trains may even start up over here and then go from there. I don't really know where trains are going to start. Going to start somewhere. That's probably the logical answer. Yeah. Where's it all going to end? Somewhere. It's going to end somewhere. The answer of where's the slippery slope argument end? Somewhere. I mean, I've stolen that from John Oliver, to be fair, but that's okay. Sometimes you got to steal jokes from a comedian. You don't have to, but I'm going to. How late is it when you get the terraform that changes blank spaces into water? Well, that's a good question. Quite late. Very, very late. It's after nukes. These 2000 utility science packs. So, just for sake of reference, rockets require 1. So actually it's probably not happening, to be fair, because if rockets require 1,000 green science packs, why are they green? I don't know. The last science packs and changing the terrain requires 2,000. It's not happening. We can say that it could happen, but it's not. I have to live by the maze. Absolutely. I have to live by the maze or put the hat on, but I'm not putting the hat on. I don't even consider putting the hat on this early. That resonant there. Okay, so now we just need solder, which can be made where all good solder things are made. I'm not too worried about living by the maze. The maze is cool enough. I don't really see a problem with the maze. I don't think the space limitations are going to hurt me too much, beyond what they're already hurting me. This is something that's going to be pulled down later, by the way. This is only here just so we can start making my steel. We don't have... Excuse me. If we don't have solder, then we can't make steel. Sort of. Tin copper wire. Well, I believe that needs tin. I believe that needs copper. Both of which I have. Does it also need carbon? Is that the problem? No? I have those. I have all of that. It can't be made by hand. Good! I'm so happy with that discovery. He was not happy with that discovery. Okay. Okay, so we can make 5 of these next level things. We will be doing that somewhere else. Okay? Like the train will deal with that part. Because quite frankly, I am not doing a large scale thing here. And I know without a shred of doubt that we're going to need a lot of these. And what I'm thinking currently is building these like around here. So train in the tin, train in the lead, when we find a decent amount of lead. train and build the wood nearby. Just do all that. It'll be okay. And we need the gas vent. All that was for a gas venting pump. I'm not even joking. I wish I was joking, but I ain't joking. It was full serious mode. And at some point we'll get better pipes. I wonder if we can get plastic pipes. Are plastic pipes good in this? Bet you they are. Here's a quick question that I don't really want to ask the question. How do you build plastic? You need chlorine. Isn't going to be the hardest thing in the world to make. Never mind. No, never mind. Chlorine's going to be a pain. What else can you do with sodium hydroxide? Oh, wait. Is there no easy way to make plastic? I mean, there is easy ways to make plastic, but more my point was you can't make plastic. You need chlorine for a few things. And chlorine is always going to make sodium hydroxide, which there is no real way to vent that. Then again, you need it for aluminium, and if this game's anything like the last one, aluminium is probably super required for damn near everything. Yeah. It's kind of looking that way. Maybe not everything. Okay, that's fine. We'll live. Given no other option. Yeah, let's keep working towards railway. Because that is where we need to go. Bring that in there. Shoop. We need some sort of fuel, probably coal. Or wood. Could use wood. Sorry. Could use seedlings? I use a lot of things actually, couldn't you? The idea of using wood to make steel is just kind of funny. I don't know if that's kind of cursed. Probably. We also do need to have a better way to make the science. We'll do all that. Like, this was only designed to get the start done, and the start is going well. I'm very pleased with the start that we have created. Okay, so we need some sort of fuel. Honestly, I'm really considering wood. How much wood pellets give? That's just regular wood. Wood pellets, 10 megajoules for 5 wood. I can't help but feel that wood is like 2 megajoules, yeah. So you don't really... If anything, you just kind of expend power for nothing doing that. Eh. No, you'd expend about the same. You'd expend the tiniest amount of power because I was thinking you have 5 you have 5 things with the inserter worth of power, and then 1 out. So technically, it'd be a little bit more inefficient. Be more inefficient currently, but if your inserters got better, then maybe it would be okay. It's probably not really required right now, though. That's the point I'm trying to make. Really? Is that the point you're trying to make, Seif? Took you a while to get there. Gosh, I'm really my own worst enemy, aren't I? I shit talk myself when I really need the support. Anyway. Don't know how much steel we're going to need right now, and honestly, this is not the steel refinery. This is just to get started. Once we have the railway, then we can have over here be the steel and iron refinery. Maybe over here be like the electric circuits. Probably have to deal with those bugs at some point in the near future. Yeah, we'll deal with them. They won't be a problem. See that they will not be a problem. No. That was wrong. The point is we've now got steel. Which is what we needed. Do we build a couple more of these? Yeah. Why not? I think it'd be foolish not to build a couple more. Just let's get steel, right? Let's just get steel sorted. Oh, and you need to send recipes apparently. Okay, so they don't stock up 100 units of steel, which is kind of annoying, but whatever, that's life, I suppose. And we will, I don't know, put steel that way. Put it on our faux bus. Not to be confused with Phobos, the moon of Mars. Phobos is the moon of Mars, right? One of them. I think so. I'm going to say yes. And we'll go from there. Right. Good. Pleasing. So what do we need for train rails? Stone, steel, iron sticks. Well, stone is somewhere. Steel is somewhere. Iron sticks is easy. We're gonna probably automate trains as well because I think we're gonna need a lot of trains. Are we doing this? Are we automating basic circuit boards in like a really haphazard manner? Yeah. I guess. I don't really turn into anything aside from just a bunch of machinery stuff. Hang on, do they not? What do these need? Uh, processing units. Okay. They kind of just be their own thing. They don't get turned into things from other places. So they don't go like in C block from green to red to blue to black. Which I would assume that's the equivalent of the black. Maybe? Doesn't look nearly as complicated. RCU. Well, it's not really what I wanted, but hey, I'll take it. So I assume this is the equivalent of the red? Yeah, it looks like the equivalent of the red. So brown, green, red, blue, black. Okay. The fact that I don't build off each other actually really probably helps me. So what I really want to do is actually build these somewhere else. I need carbon, I need coal. Can I build a car yet? How hard is it to build a car? Car is not hard. What might be good then is maybe if I try and improve this a little bit. Yep, they're pretty sad about what I just did there. That's alright, they'll live. We do that. Then you can grab like that. You can grab like that. Then you guys can just put out your resources. Wonderful. I suppose I need to tell you what to build as well. Car will need steel and engines. Okay, how hard are engines to build? I think I can build engines now. Steel, iron, iron. Ah, easy. Steel, iron, iron is a very easy recipe. So it was pipes. Iron pipes specifically. It was gear wheels. Iron gear wheels specifically. And yeah, we're building too many of these. This is, or rather, we're not building enough of these, but it's okay. This is more just to bootstrap it. We're going to be building a lot of these elsewhere. My plan is in the next session or two, we will not actually even be using this space anymore. That's my hope. And that's engines, right? Yeah. So this place is only really going to be used for the basics of stuff. You've returned from the store. You want to climb 17 floors, but the 6th you decided that's enough. So what, you can actually just go into another floor at that point? Man, any apartment I've been in, like if you decided midway through you didn't want to climb any more floors, you had to either go back down or just keep going. So it sounds like you got lucky there, buddy. It sounds like my apartments have just sucked, which is also probably true a little bit. Yeah, science is going well. Wonder if this place starts going green. I wonder if that's even possible. Let's find out. Well, if it's possible, it hasn't started going green. 20 more minutes. Hell yeah, you'll get there. Do you have much work after that? Or is that kind of your whole day at that point? You know, you just say, nah, I've been really busy. It's just been going all day. I'm going for power. I'm a little worried about that. Ooh. It's not great. Pollution's fine. Actually, does pollution even get absorbed by anything? Not really, no. I guess some trees, but not really. But, you know, in the time I've been playing, tiles have been consuming more pollution, so that's okay. Steadily going upwards. Okay, so science is going pretty well, which makes me think I will be able to drive around in a car for a while and have a look around. So, you know what? Let's start putting tags in places. So, my plan was completely forgotten. Okay, so iron steel over there. Tin makes me think I want to do all the basic circuitry stuff over here. So let's put that there. Um, that is the symbol of basic circuits, which looks like I'd forget what it looked like. That. I want to build that sort of over here-ish. Now, did I have a plan for this water? I don't know if I did. We might need to bring some of the water around on the train to the steel so I can electrolyze it. So that's what I've got planned so far. Basic circuits, iron and steel being made there. A lot of tin. Got a couple of patches which are kind of just meh. I mean, what do we do? Mine them and just put them in boxes for the time being? Maybe. Could do. It wouldn't be a crisis. You know, and then a train can come pick them up when they're done. Because a lot of these raw resources will be picked up by trains, and when this runs out of raw resources, this area will probably die off. Just fine, I think. This area doesn't need to last forever, it just needed to be the amount to get me started off in science. And started off in science, I have been. I build a few more of these, I can. Obviously I didn't want that game. It'll get the red science stuff done, and that's probably pretty good. The next question is, what do we need for the next science? Which is probably, do we go military science next? Eh, it's not a hard one. I could probably build that where I am. Chemical science. Hey Nexus, welcome back. So I guess next we go blue science, which is blue science, which is nice. I appreciate that. Uh, gold science even give us anything that we care about? A bunch of the alien techs, which I don't think I care about. Maybe if it was a world with more scary monsters, I would care, but I do not. Okay, we have the ability of driving a car. Brilliant. Let's go for a drive then, shall we? Well, let's build a car. Meow meow. What do we need? Can we build this by hand? Maybe. And of course, let's, as per tradition, put everything in a box, so that way if something was to happen to me, it's not the end of the world. We had all your points. Well done. So we want coal. We probably want to take some ammo with us. So iron. Probably shouldn't have put everything in there. Now I don't know what the car needs. It just needs 4 more engine units. Okay. And we'll start building ammo now, because let's be honest, we're gonna need it. But when that thing inevitably runs into biters, we'll die if we don't. And I don't want to die. Call me cliched and boring, but I don't want to die. Car. Not a question of if, it's a question of when. Not untrue. We should probably also take some repair packs. But the fact the first thing I did was run into a tree. Okay, that's not hard. Okay. Take some repair packs. 5 of those, and then we'll just take more ammo. Which is not called that. Is it called bullet? I don't know what it's called. Rudy Shooty Point and Shoot. Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty? Is that what it's called? I don't freaking know. What is it actually called? Firearm magazines. Well, I would have never guessed that. Goodness gracious. Should be Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty. We all know that. Let's go. First off, I'd like to deal with the biters right down the south of the map. Oh. Well, that's going to limit my train expedition. There is a cliff perfectly through there. Yeah, well, never mind. I know we could, like, break down the car and then pick it up again, but I'm not bothering with that right now. So we need cliff explosives. So we're not really going that way until we have oil. Speaking of which, I thought I saw something about oil. Oil scanning, yeah. Reveals oil patches within 1,000 units of the starting location. Okay. Oh, I remember you guys. You guys wouldn't let me look at your nickel. I don't really care about you. You're just kind of a pain. Let me through. Hey, you guys doing? Okay, let's keep going. We're scouting. Oh god, so many trees. Okay, well that's just stone. So good news and bad news. The good news is we got a lot of stone. 9.1 million stone. Wow, okay. So I don't know if we needed that much stone for anything. But we've got it. Do we need that much stone for anything at all, really? Stone is good for... That's all tier 1 stuff, more or less. Bricks. Okay, I was doing something game, but thank you very much. Bricks. I mean, we need some bricks, and I guess we'll need some concrete, but ultimately, I don't think we need near that much stone. So that stone's a bit of a wash, unfortunately. So nickel, stone, iron, and water. Wow, so great. I am so excited. How difficult are cliff explosives real quick, by the way? I need sulfur. Can I get sulfur in any easy way? Sulfur dioxide? Yeah, actually. Okay, so... cliff explosives are pretty easy to make, thankfully. Anyway, car, I gotta pick you up and we gotta walk around. God. Okay. Let's keep going, you root and tooty point and shooty. Which is, of course, what the British people call a gun. That's not actually true. It's an old green text, but it is very funny. You know what? There's a space up there. Maybe there's some cool resources up here. What is it? Oh, it's going to be something. Oh, the anticipation. It builds. It is a lot of coal. Sure. Not really excited by a lot of coal either, since coal is something I can just make out of nothing and water. Eh. I'll take it. I have no other options, I suppose. We're gonna go kill these biters down here just because I don't like them. There's no real reason for the murder happening before your eyes right now. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Got stuck on a rock. We're okay. This is really irritating. Probably for me just as much as it is for the biters. Okay, I think we drive away now. Okay, so let's not do that again. Sure, we killed one of their nests, but at what cost? Oi! Get off it! Alright, let's keep driving. Let's try to find something useful. I don't know, it just reminds me of an old arcade game driving like this. Down the street, almost not. Ooh! There's gold in Demdar line. 15 million gold? Okay. Gold is something I didn't have. Gold is probably useful? Eh. I did need gold for like one of the circuit board types, so yeah, okay. I did need it. Also, it's a very straight line, which means I can build something. Also, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I saw some uranium up there. Big old patch of uranium. Uranium. Oh. Okay, there's some bugs. Okay, we'll just drive past them. Don't give a shit. Just flip them off as I go. The best thing is the way the camera is situated, you couldn't see that I was actually wasn't flipping off. I was, but it was behind me. Panda wasn't behind me at the time, so it's fine. Okay. A lot of uranium, 4.2 million uranium. That's probably enough to last an entire game. Uranium. Wow. Is that what we've come to now, Nexus? I mean, look, we found some good resources there. Gold and uranium, but neither of which fill me with joy. Well, I'm glad we've come to that. No oil as of yet. I don't know if we'll find oil or if oil is just something that is sneaky. But we do need to find it sooner rather than later, I would assume. Okay, that's a mixed patch. No copper there. We were looking at that one before, I think. Um, let's see if we can do that oil exploration thing. That pump jack research. Yeah. Maybe it's just staying away because it doesn't think I can use it. And it's shy. It's like, oh no, Senpai can't use oil. Senpai, don't... Senpai, don't notice me. I don't know why I went into really weeb stuff there, but... Oh, what's that? Quartz. Okay, well... We do need quartz at some point. Order in the quartz. Oh shit, there's a lot of bugs. I don't really have that many bullets left, so... I should be able to kite them, so it shouldn't be a problem. Till I hit a rock, of course. Like that. What is that? Tin. Gotta make sure we explore it properly so we can get much tin. 25 million tin. Yeah, okay, we don't... Probably don't need much more tin than that for the rest of the game. Maybe if I was doing SpaceX, but I mean, even if I was doing SpaceX, I still don't think I would need 25 million tin. I'm really looking for aluminium, tungsten... I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. This is the most boring stretch of road I've seen. There's not even any doodads. There's nothing. It's just boring brown. Okay, now there's some trees. It's gotten a little bit more interesting. God, just reminded me of playing an old Commodore 64 game at that point. The only thing that would be different is the car sound was for like 20 minutes. Gemstones. Okay. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. I want to look at your gemstones. Sorry, there's something in my eye. It's specifically my eye. Haha. Gets him every time. Um. Oh, okay. That's cool. The gemstones are all just in one big patch. Um. Sure, good to have, I suppose. I have an eye in my eye. Yeah. Happens all the time. Chewbacca Raw. I haven't done FX for a while. Well, I was planning on doing something on April 1st, so maybe I could turn on FX for that. Maybe. Just a thought, could do. I don't know what I'm doing on April 1st. I really thought that one through. I want to do a stream of something that I wouldn't normally stream. Which, to be fair, is a lot of things, because I don't really stream much other than Factorio and Magic, and lately, of course, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's a good game. If you haven't played it, it's definitely worth your time. Unless you don't like platformers or like Metroidvania. Hey, hello. Here's oil. Oh man, that's a long way away. You have it? You about Hollow Knight or what I'm going to do on Friday? Sorry, I lost track of time looking at the oil. Yes, wonderful. Thank you for clearing that up. Whoa! Whoa, 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 they're mad. They're real mad. Okay, so we found a lot of lead. I'm not really hungry for lead right now. But it's good to find lead, I suppose? I don't know. We might be able to find some more oil closer, and that's what we're doing this batch of research for at the moment. But I really don't know. I assume the maze is endless, right? Like it goes north infinitely. Still no aluminium or tungsten, but honestly, I think there wouldn't be. What is this? This is just water, I assume? Groundwater. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? Groundwater over here might be useful. Where I had it before is not. What's that over there? Coal. Okay, well, great. I don't know how much this is going to get built up, but it should be interesting. That is 63 million coal. That is dense. Oh, I'm scared about this one. Yeah, let's go through that tree. Oh, nope, that might be the extent of my research today. Going any further would probably kill me. But anyway, yeah, what I was saying about Hollow Knight. It's a really good game. If you haven't played it, it's definitely worth your time. If you are scared of playing that sort of game because you're like, I'm not good at platforming or I'm not good at Metroidvanias or I get frustrated, hey, come by on Sundays and watch me play it because I'm not terrible at it. I'm not great, but I'm not terrible. I would just keep me company. Either way is fine. Or just don't. You know what? You do you. You're the master of your own destiny. You're an absolute badass and you know it. Okay, let's just keep going. We have a lot of stone, 61 million stone. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care about 61 million stone. You can say I'm rude, but I don't care. By the way, if in chat, it's an if. Alright, no, it's not anymore, but... yeah, pick up reading again. Oh, fantastic. Panda is a big fan of reading. He makes a very extensive use of our local library. Oh, hang on, there's oil over there. That's almost closer. And a lot of coal there and a lot of iron there. Okay. Oh dear. Oh no 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 bitey. Biters no bitey. Who is Panda? Panda is my wife. She has just shouted out she is a panda. Um she makes it, she comes into the chat sometimes. Oh no. Oh shit. No, we're okay, we're okay. We'll get out of this. And she meows. She does meow. She just meowed just then because I've read that aloud. She knows we're talking about her now. Usually is what happens. Okay. Very important, the lore of the channel. Also my life. Obviously. You can meow too, congratulations. Meowing is a very difficult skill. I am well out of bullets. Still want to explore though. You know what? If I die, I die. Okay, we keep researching. What is that? Quartz. Yeah, a lot more quartz, but where the hell is like the aluminium and... Oh, what was that over there? Or nickel. Where's the aluminium and the tungsten? It's here somewhere, surely. A lot more coal. Great. Oh, yeah, no, this is where I die. Yeah, I die here. Okay, well, we had a good run. We did well. Okay, well, let's respawn. Interesting, though. Like, no silver, no tungsten, no... Yeah, it was always going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Uh, let's go balanced. Yeah, we're just missing some resources that I'm really kind of surprised about. The uranium is good. That's pretty close by. So if we can clear off these biters, these ones, and then sort of put a defensive wall there, it gives us gold. No silver. Yeah, no silver though. We need silver? I hope not, because we have no silver. Uh, eh, eventually, I think. Maybe not. Tungsten I definitely need though. Sure of it. Heat shielding plate, and if I remember right, you need that for the... So... Yeah. Upload complete. Congratulations. I get to work. His own home videos. No, that's gross. I'm sorry. Sorry I said that aloud. Gold is good. Silver, I guess, isn't required. Tungsten is required, but we don't know where that is yet. Lot of coal, lot of quartz. Where did I die out of curiosity? Over there. We died learning nothing particularly valuable on that side. Okay. That's alright though. I think we're good. Alright, well, I think this is probably a pretty good time to end the stream. Thank you everyone very much for watching. If you've enjoyed today, please do give a follow if you're not currently following. It's the best way for you to come back and witness this base grow through the maze. If you're already following, thank you very much. Really appreciate having you here as always. That's a mighty fine war cow right there. If you would like to support the channel, you can subscribe or donate. There's a donate button below. but definitely do not feel like you have to. I will keep streaming Factorio regardless. So if you've just been enjoying and lurking today, you can enjoy and lurk other days too. Don't you worry about it, because I am just playing Factorio, and I love it. You can also...
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for the 1 bit! Thanks, Nexus. It's so excited about the 1 bit. And you know what? I love it. Thanks. Um... uh... As long as no one ever abuses that, I'm quite happy to have that 1 bit being like announced like that, because that's funny. You are helping. Thank you. Appreciated. Um, if you've enjoyed this and you want to go back and watch previous videos of my Factorio series, you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post all my previous videos. So there is like 3 seasons of Factorio there. The first 2 are very long. The last one was very stupid. It's a sushi belt. It goes round and round and round, and that was helpful. Helpful? Confusing. I read Nexus as I'm helping, and I was like, just say the word that I read next. And yeah, whatever. I'm Meow. You can also join the Discord if you do so wish, which is where we have conversations about what's going on the stream, and also, you know, pictures of walks, food, and just general chatter. So you can join there. It's usually pretty quiet, but if you're looking for a group of people that you want to hang out with, we're a group of people you can hang out with if you want to. Did I actually send a rocket in the sushi belt? I did. I did hand feed a few things though, so integrity was ruined on that. But it did happen. I'm just as surprised as you are. But don't worry, the next time we do it, it's going to be far, far more hectic, with far, far more stupid things happening. And I look forward to that. What else? Are we done? I think we're done. Thank you everyone for being here, as always. And next time I'll be streaming will be Thursday night, around the same time. So, you know, if you're hanging out Thursday night, morning, whatever time of the day it is for you now, and going, man, I really hope SeiferKatt's streaming, will be. So, hope to see you there. And with that, I wish everyone a good night and take care.